Should estate agents charge upfront estate agency fees? Today, I'm joined by Ross Damiello. He has just started up a country house department, estate agency, Chartwell Noble, with two of his mates. Talk to me about upfront fees, and hey, why not fees in general? Talk to me.
I think there's been years of sliding in terms of fees. I think we've all been battered. I've worked for a number of years at a agency in Shropshire, which we've worked hard at pushing fees up, and not because we're trying to penalise clients, but actually to realise profit and actually do a good job. I think with utility bills and all the other bits of Rightmove and all the various bits and bobs, it costs us so much that we have to put our fees up. We're the only ones that don't. I saw a chat on a group the other day, and Matt Baldock said, "Why are we the only thing that isn't putting our fees up? Everybody else is putting their bills up. Why aren't we?" The race to the bottom has been relentless, and it's the lack of skill, partly, that has got in the way of putting fees up, but it's also the lack of confidence in being able to sit there and hold your nerve in the front room. But
it's a lot of it's to do because you fear the rejection and you don't want the other agent to have it.
Absolutely, and there's John McGrath of Australia fame. What does he say? If you don't win the business, it's because they didn't trust you or they thought somebody else was better. Well, you need to learn the difference between price, cost, and worth, and you need to work out which one you're pitching in the front room. And if it's price, well, that's how much it's going to cost you. If it's cost, well, this is how much it's going to cost us. If it's worth, this is the value to you. This is what it's going to get you. So you need to be able to sit in a front room and say, we are doing this because, and ultimately you will benefit. Mm-hmm. So for us, we could do what a lot of agents do, which is we'll cover your fee, marketing fee to start off with. If you withdraw, we'll do a withdrawal charge, but we'll also, if we sell your house, we'll include it at the end. No, it's an entity in its own right. It's a vehicle to get what you need to do. So for us, we work with a company that we outsource our marketing to, and we have them charge directly. Now that's £1,000 up front as a minimum, and we've just done one for £3,500. People will pay it if they see the value in what you're doing, and you've got to be able to be comfortable with your value proposition and putting it in front of your client and going, this is what we do and this is why.
The interesting thing that I picked up there is that the firm are charging it direct and not coming through you. Why is that?
We're a startup, so for us at the moment, the easiest way for us is to not mark it up. But that's not to say you can't in time. But for us, as a part of our value proposition, our fees are high enough that currently we don't feel the need to mark up the marketing. In time we may, but actually in the openness and transparency of how we do our proposition, it becomes an easier sell. To be fair,
it does become an easier sell because you're not as if you're paying you.
Yeah, we're not profiteering off of it in that sense. We're leveraging the tools at our disposal.
And if you think about it, in the future, if you did want to do a markup, the other firm could still mark it up and pay you commission.
100%, absolutely right. Yeah, definitely. But when it comes to fees themselves,
so what do I get for my money if I paid the firm £1,000?
That's all your standard stuff, your EPC, your floor plans, professional photography, including standard shots, drone shots, lifestyle shots, which are all the rage now. You know, you've got to make sure if we want to go Country Life magazine style, it's got to be that. The Matterport tours, so the virtual tours around the houses, which are fantastic, really great if pitched in the right way and marketed in the right way. And then you get a presenter-led video, which includes a 3-minute video and a short reel for all social traffic. It's phenomenal.
£1,000?
Yeah, it's phenomenal. It's great, but it's £1,000. It's a lot of money. If you write a check for £1,000, you put £1,000 there, and you go, well, I'm going to take that off of you now. We're going to take some pretty pictures of your house. Well, they're like, well, I'm not bloody doing that. So-and-so down the road says he do it as part of his fee. Well, if I sit there and go, look at this, and I want to show you what
they
we do.
If you don't mind me saying, I do love the videos, and you should, and I'm not just saying that.
Thank you. Yeah, well, we're very lucky. We got, George he's exceptional in front of the camera. Don't tell him because his ego's big enough as it is, but he is exceptional in front of the camera, and he really does do a good job presenting. He gets it. He's got great chemistry with the camera. The company that we
He's gone
use,
straight into my top 5 estate agents.
he's brilliant at it. Well,
I've not come across him, you see.
He'll send you some more to try and get up a
Excellent.
bit higher. But he is great at it. But the company we use are fantastic.
Let's do a shout out to them.
eHouse, CoreLogic, Stuart McRae is the sales director there, and their team, Susie and Rox, they're just fantastic.
So the biggest thing here is you're doing upfront fees, but you're getting the firm to charge direct to the client, which I like, which means that there is a break of the link. I like that. I thought that was really smart. And what sort of fees are you charging to sell houses?
1.5%.
That's not bad, especially if you're dealing with the market you're doing, which is the £1 million plus mark.
Oh yeah.
It's interesting that
We've had no objections on that.
No, but
Not once has anybody go, bloody hell, that's expensive.
What is particularly interesting is that Simon Ledbetter, matter a few weeks ago, published his State of the Nation, and it's interesting that fees over 750,000 do tend to go up, which I thought
They understand the quality,
the value,
if you sell it right.
Yes,
that's the point. If you stop it being a cost and you start it being of value to the person you're selling it to, then why wouldn't they? It's an investment rather than a cost.
Ross, thank you for your time today. Been really insightful.
Welcome, thank you.